What's going on YouTube? This is Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO Marvel Superheroes Avengers Age of Ultron, set number 76031, the Hulkbuster Smash. This set has 248 pieces and retails for around 30 bucks. And while it may seem a bit on the high end for something of this piece count, please keep in mind that it is a licensed set, and B, has a large figure such as the Hulk included, so that is going to drive the price up a little bit. You do get four, minifigs in this set. You get Hulk, of course. You get Ultron Prime, which is Ultron, after he receives the Autobot Matrix. I'm kidding, of course. You get Scarlet Witch, which is a new minifig completely, and you get the Iron Man Mark 43 armor with his super jumper. Yay! So have fun trying to wedge that off of his legs. Set's pretty cool looking. I've seen some pics from Toy Fair and things like that of the Hulkbuster armor, and it's actually really neat. I'm kind of glad they went with a brick-built Hulkbuster armor rather than the kind of big fig like the Hulk here. And the reason for that is that, you can actually have Iron Man inside piloting the armor, which I think is really cool and, just makes for a nice, fun kind of play experience. You've got what looks like some sort of containment device for the Hulk here, and of course it looks like Scarlet Witch can fly around and Iron Man can jump at her. So that's kind of fun. And it shows you up here how the armor opens up to reveal Iron Man inside, and then just shows the Hulkbuster armor kind of fighting Ultron and Scarlet Witch. As from any indication from the trailers and things, I guess she and her brother are under the employ of Ultron or under their hypnosis or something. I don't know. We'll know in like a month or two. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and open this guy up because I'm really excited about it. I hope that's printed. It better be printed. And we will check it out in just a moment. Okay guys, so here is the Hulkbuster set, all set and ready to go. And what we're going to do, like we always do, is going to take a look at the minifigures that come in the set first. And we're going to start off with our dear friend Iron Man here. Now this is the Mark 43 armor, I should say, not 33. 43 armor, and you can see it's looking nice. Very, very nice printing on the armor, as always with these figures. Some nice black lines detailing the helmet as well, which is a really nice touch. On the back you can see there's a lot more dark kind of gunmetal silver and a little bit more of that gold. Looking really nice back there. And of course underneath it's got the flip up helmet with Tony Stark's face, and you do get the angry Stark face on the other side for when he is doing battle with the Hulk, or in this case Ultron, or Ultron Prime as it were. So here we go, let's pop that back on. There we go. So very nice. You do of course get the arc power blobs in the form of studs and these nice blue cylinders, I should say, as well as the super jumper, which we will get into momentarily. But for now, I'm going to put Iron Man off to the side here. We're going to take a look at Ultron. This is Ultron Prime, and he comes with red versions of the power flames or whatever, propulsion bits. And as you can see, he's really, really nice detailing. Very intricate detailing on this guy, on his print. Let's get a nice close-up of the head here. Ultron. And you can see he's got this, like, big jaw, weird jaw thing kind of going on. And he only comes with this half. But you can apparently get the other half in other sets. Like this one, this half, was the top half, came with the Iron Man vs. Ultron set, and once you combine the two halves, you get the full-on Ultron helmet, as you can see, and that's cool. That's much more Ultron looking in my opinion, as far as, you know, like the comic book goes. But the full Ultron, I believe, only comes in the Quinjet set. So for now, you just get Ultron Prime, who does not have that whole business. Let's take a quick look, see if there's anything really worth looking at underneath this collar of his, and not really, not particularly. You guys get the gist of it. Just very nice detailing overall in the head sculpt and on the back of the head. Nice red lights, lots of silver on silver action, which works really, really nicely. So there we go. Just pop that all back together. Next up, you get Scarlet Witch. Put it right back there. Daughter of, I almost said Megatron. Daughter of Magneto. Also Ultron Prime business. Magneto's daughter. Possibly not in the movie. I don't know. I'm assuming they just won't talk about it. Hopefully they'll hold on to that kind of thing until they're sure whether or not they can get the rights to X-Men. Whether Fox will keep pumping out the same story over and over again. So yeah, very, very nice printing on her as well. She's still got the same kind of, we added color here to represent, you know, a thinner waist, but they added a lot more depth to the sides of the jacket, and it really, really brings that out nicely, I feel. Of course, you get, here's your hair. This is the, this is apparently, if you're a female and you're in a movie that Lego has the license to, this is the hair you're gonna get. So, you know, start dealing with that. Probably the only reason Scarlet Johansson, Black Widow didn't get this hair again is because, you know, they had to give her the hair. So she does have another side of her face. So there's just regular chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool face, and this is causing ruckus face right here, and she has the, you know, mental blades, I don't know, Psylocke blades going on there. So that is your Scarlet Witch minifigure. She has some leg printing. It does not quite match her skin, but you could, you know, that could easily be like tights or, you know, something, anything adding to that. So there you go. Next up, of course, is the big green lean fighting machine, Mr. Hulk, and here he is in a new sculpt, new print for the new movie. And as you can see, he's got legit Avengers pants now. They are purple. They're showing up a little bit blue on camera, but they are purple. He is a more olive green this time. There you go. And just to show you guys, here's a comparison with the original, one of the original Hulks, and you can even see his toes are different now. He's got printed toes instead of sculpted, and I'm going to assume that's so they can use this body for other figures, and you can kind of see that as well in the fact that the upper back as well as the neck and head are all a separate piece on this guy, whereas it's all kind of one big piece on this one. So I'm assuming that this is going to be so, you know, they can do figures like Abomination or you know, whatever. Annoyingly enough, I do really wish, since they had given him a new head, an entirely new head piece. Guys, come on, Lego, can we please start giving this guy at least a head that can turn left and right? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Please. I'm not even asking for leg articulation, although a waist joint would be great, just to swivel, you know, his waist around, but just a head swivel would be great. But you can see the face print is very, very similar, but not the same. And this guy's got more messy kind of Mark Ruffalo hair. So, really, really cool. Very nice little update. I'm not sure how I feel about the printed toes over the sculpted ones. I do very much like those. But I think this guy works. And I like this green color a little bit better. I know Hulk is green, but this one just seems like more, like a little more natural. But anyway, that's your Hulk. He's over here, and that's all your minifigs. So let's take a look at the Hulk capture device. I'm going to guess that that's what this is. It certainly seems that way. So it's got a couple of stickers on here that say Stark Industries, interestingly enough, and a bunch of crystals. So maybe these like channel Scarlet Witch's power or whatever. But you put Hulk in there, and he can just kind of chill out right in there. There is a little stand on the back here. You see, clear stand that you can attach Ms. Witch to, just like so. She can fly over the Hulk and you know, continue to capture him. And then you get the little jumper piece here, and the whole idea of this is that you flip Iron Man up and he will knock Scarlet Witch out of the sky, or, you know, just come and collapse on top of Hulk's head. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna make this happen. I think part of it is that I have him attached to these, which it's probably not really meant to, but it's a whole lot easier to get him off of this thing when he's, you know. We're gonna do this. There you go. See? Perfect. You knocked it right out of the sky. He took actually quite a bit of damage. As you can see, his helmet is coming off, and he lost a booster, and this one's just about to fall apart. So I think Iron Man actually lost that fight. But, you know, it is what it is. And that is the Hulk capture device. Now, when Hulk is getting out of hand, here's what Iron Man do. He runs up here and jumps up. This thing opens up. This thing comes down. Pop this guy right in. And then we close it right up. And then you have Iron Man all armored up. You just lower this thing, and he's ready to fight the Hulk. Or whomever. So here's Hulk. Let's stick him over here. Let's put Ultron in the Hulk containment unit. There we go. So, the Hulk Buster itself, very, very cool. I'm quite pleased with it. They used a lot of the new Bionicle pieces, as you can see up here in the shoulders. So he does have nice ball-jointed shoulders. He's got the armor pads here. He's got movable elbows, a little limited on the back and forth, but you can get in and out nicely. He's got the big kind of golds knuckle busters going on there. He's got posable fingers, and they even gave him the arc blasters on the insides of his palms, which is very nice. He's got some thrusters on the back here, and on this arm he's actually got dual pressure cannons, I guess you'd call them, friction cannons, that fire these little missiles, and you do get an extra one of these missiles as well, little gold capped cylinders. The legs are also ball jointed, very nice. I'm not a big fan of how they just kind of have this extra Technic pin just sticking out the side here. That seems a little bit hokey to me, but it's really not that big a deal. And I think it's maybe to, I don't know, I don't really know what that's for, to keep it from spreading too far out? I don't know. But he does have a knee joint here at the back. It's kind of a digitigrade leg with the blue in the bottom of the foot to indicate the thrusters as well. So that's really, really nice. And, you know I tossed Iron Man in there, and we're going to show you guys a little bit more of that. As you guys saw before, or I mentioned it before, this is a printed piece, obviously. I didn't think there was any way they could make it a sticker because it's going on a round piece, but it's very, very nicely printed. Like I say, beautiful, crisp lines, very nice gold, and that just opens up and reveals Iron Man in there. And he's got the arc reactor here in the front. It actually does, here we go, does actually close on a stud, so it locks in very nicely there. And you can see the insides, they have these two little gold clip pieces holding these down in place, so these are actually held at the perfect angle all the time, and you get a nice little gold accent in there, and it kind of looks like, you know, maybe controls as well. So that's the inside of it. You could pop Iron Man off. See, it's very simple inside, but it works. The structure, it's very easy build, quick build, and I think the end result is actually really, really nice looking. I was quite surprised. It was better looking than I thought it was going to be. And, you know, because in the pictures that you see of it, it looks, you know, they make it look kind of tall and gangly. They stretch it out a lot to try and make it look bigger, look like make it fill the space of the box art more. But in reality, it's actually really well compact and just looks really, really nice. I'm very, very impressed with it. I'm very happy with it. I think they did a fantastic job with the design. And it's nicely posable, and it's nicely sized. Maybe even a little bit on the big side, but I think it works real well, considering, you know, what the whole idea behind it is. But I'm very, very happy with it. I love all the red and the gold. Even if you're not a big fan of the set itself, you get all these pieces in this nice dark red, which I think is really cool. So that should mean something for you. But I mean, overall, I think it's an absolutely great set, and it's the only set you can get Scarlet Witch in. So they kind of got you there if you want to complete all of the minifigures. But honestly, even if you do, I mean, it's such a good set. I'm really, really happy with it. I'm very pleased with it. I have no regrets here. I don't feel they overcharged at all. Especially, you know, again, considering you get a large figure and, you know, 3 regular minifigs, as well as, you know, the piece count, whatever. But fantastic job here. Fantastic job. I'm so happy to have a Hulkbuster, and I'm happy that it's made out of Lego. So, yeah, very, very pleased. Really excited about Age of Ultron, the movie, as well as the Lego sets. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always. Please subscribe, stay tuned. I've got more Age of Ultron sets coming, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.